So I'm with the legend Graham Roberts. Graham, what does it feel like to be back home?
Wow, it's amazing. Myself and Micky Hazard this morning, we've been doing a tour with some people and it's just phenomenal. You know, we actually went down to the pitch and I thought, oh, I wish I was 21 again.
You get a ball out?
No, I didn't, but we're not allowed. But I actually wanted to be 21 again in my prime, and this is someplace, honestly, absolutely amazing.
What were these kids, 16, 17, 18-year-olds, playing there today? How are they going to feel?
I would feel they would lap it up. I would say they'd be very excited.
Yeah.
Especially with getting 25, 26, 27,000 people here. Poch's son's playing, I've been told, so he'll be very proud. I know Poch is coming on the pitch at half time to have a chat. So, you know, it's like anything in life. They've got it in their life now. We played on the pitch first. Yeah. What a amazing ambition. You know, it's honestly, I can't tell you how amazing this stadium is. I've been round it twice now today, and it just gets better and better every time you walk around it. I just said that. I think this is my 6th time in here, and every time I come in, I still get that feeling of wow. Yeah. And everyone will get that, won't they? Yeah. Well, what's it going to be like the Palace game? Yeah. That's going to be phenomenal. The Legends game next week. But my one feeling is we got to make this so hostile when Man City come here. If we're back home now, and we're back at the real place where we belong, White Hart Lane, let's make this our European unbeatable. I was going to ask that, if you're an away player, as an ex-player yourself, if you're an away player coming here, how are you going to feel? What are you going to get? It all depends how the crowd are. Yeah. You know, we've got to make them so hostile that, you know, not be nasty, but be, for our players, make it loud and noisy. You know, it's going to be phenomenal. This place is going to be rocking, absolutely rocking. What do you think this stadium means in terms of the future of Tottenham Football Club? Well, do I need to answer that? I think you just look at it and you think, wow, we're moving forward. And I know the club have had a lot of stick from lots of people on the social media and all that, but you should get yourself here today, and it's been well worth waiting for. We all get stick on social media. We all do, yeah. and those people that don't ever get off their backsides and come, you know, they just sit on their laptops and slag you off and everything like that. Well, you should be here today because this is well worth waiting for. Graham, lastly, were you a fan of actually moving in mid-season? Obviously, it's March. Would you have rather waited to August, or were you one of the ones get us in now? Well, we have to come back now. You know, I don't think people realise how much it's costing us to play at Wembley. It was like about £2.5 million a game. Yeah. So if you work that out over 20 odd games, it's about, I think it's about 60 odd million pound we've paid. Yeah. Well, we ain't got to pay that now. We got our own stadium. So we're back in here. We've got money then that we can save, and hopefully we can buy some players. So no, I wanted to be in here in September like everybody else, but it wasn't finished, and now they've done it properly and they've finished it properly. We're looking forward to it. Actually, I've got to ask. Obviously, you're the last person to lift a European trophy for the club at White Hart Lane. Now, does this actually feel like White Hart Lane? For someone who's played at White Hart Lane a lot, when you walk in here, does it feel like White Hart Lane to you? Yes, it does. When I went down on the pitch this morning, I stood there and I thought, oh, it's a lot bigger. Yeah. But it still feels like White Hart Lane because when you come into the high road, well, you're going. It's right next to it. It's the same. Yeah, yeah. It's not like Arsenal's where it was 2-3 miles away. Yeah. It's actually in the high road. Yeah. And that's what the beauty of it is. You know, we haven't had to move away. We haven't had to be like West Ham and go to the other places. You know, move outside where they were. We're actually right where we wanted to be. Yeah. And I think it's just amazing. Yeah. Graham, thank you very much. Pleasure, mate. So I'm with the one and only Micky Hazard. Micky, you're going to be playing in the Legends game next week. But how does it feel to be back home?
Do you know what? It's like going away for 2 years, working away, going on holiday, away from your children, your mum, your dad, your wife, your friends, and coming home, walking through that door today was like coming back to a place, somewhere like no place I've ever been. You know, there's the love, the kindness, the caring, the family, the friends, the greetings is just phenomenal. And then you walk into this, no word can describe the beauty of this stadium. It's just incredible. And you walk in and you've experienced the love, the kindness, the giving, the caring, and then you just walk in and you see this, and it's like no home that I've never known. It's just so amazing to be back. Sorry, I'm so emotional this day because it means so much to get back home. You know, you guys are going to absolutely love it. It's going to fill you with thrill. I hope you have the emotions and the sentiments that I feel for this place. And that's not a slur on White Hart Lane. That's where all my memories are. That's where they will forever live. But we'll come back to the same hunting ground, the same venue. The spirit of White Hart Lane will live on here forever and ever. But this is something like we've never known. And I don't think any fan in the whole wide world will have known anything like this. And it's so amazing to be back that I am thrilled. Can't find the words exactly to describe how I'm feeling. I guess you'll sort of sense it because the old goosebumps are running through my body as we talk. I knew Chris would pull me because he wants an emotional speech, but no, it really is, Chris. It's just, you know, I've been watching your videos all the way through. It's spectacular. It's just amazing, and yes, we are home finally.
Do you still feel like it is White Hart Lane?
I tell you what, guys, if any of you guys walk through those front gates, that front door, as I did this morning at 9:45, if you don't feel the spirit of White Hart Lane hovering over this ground, then I defy anyone to say they didn't, because this is home. You know, I look out to that stadium. That's White Hart Lane. That's where we've spent from 1882. We are here, and this, you know, I'm envious in many ways. I'm envious of the 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15-year-olds who are going to spend the next 60, 70 years here. I'm going to be lucky if I have 15 more here, but they're going to be 15 of the greatest years of my life. And the kids of today, they're going to worship this place like we worship White Hart Lane. It's going to be spectacular. There's going to be memories here that maybe might even surpass the achievements of White Hart Lane, because this has taken us to a new level. It's taken us to an place that maybe we've never been. We are going to be champions of Europe one day in this stadium, hopefully this season.
Micky, Legends game next week. How excited are you? You're going to be playing with the likes of Jurgen Klinsmann, Berbatov, Robbie Keane. List is endless. How excited are you?
Well, I've got to say, as excited as I am, can you imagine how Klinsmann and Robbie Keane and Berbatov and Gaza and all them guys are when they know they're playing with me? They must be incredibly excited.
Have you all had a chat about it?
No.
Have you planned to do a dive if Klinsmann scores?
Oh, there's not a doubt if Klinsmann scores, we're doing a dive. You know, I mean, we are meeting in the hotel next Friday night, and the Saturday morning, some will turn there Saturday morning. There'll be no training together, there'll be no nothing. We're footballers.
Yeah.
You can't play the game, you can't play the game. It's simple as that. We don't need to work together. We know what the system of the game is about, and it's going to be a momentous occasion. It's going to be an opportunity for fans, families to come together and see our history, because, you know, we talk about this stadium, we talk about what it's like today, but never ever forget that this stadium, this club was founded in 1882, guys, and along that path to where we are today, there's been so many heroes, so many legends, so many memories, so many incredibly great people that have led us to where we are today, and we never forget those people, because they are the reason why we're here. Yes, this here today is just second to nothing in the whole wide world, but there's been a process that's gone on since 1882. That's 141 years, guys. For those of you that don't know maths, it's 142 years, and we'll never forget everybody that's played their big part, their medium part, or their little part. Along the way, there's been somebody who's played a key point in this, in where we are. Somebody somewhere who did something that has helped us turn one corner into the next road, and then we've built from there. And there's heroes and legends all along that way, but more importantly, you know, the club will always be, and you the fans will always be the people that matter most, because without you there's no club.
Micky, thank you very much indeed.
Pleasure.